Hello, my name is Cassia Clifford, and I'm the Security and Compliance Manager with NAC. This week, I've been learning all about how to implement a password manager so your team understands why they're doing it and how to actually make use of it in their everyday. Number one, explain the why. Explain to your team members that 93% of all breaches come from them and the likelihood that they will click on a link or an attachment from an external threat actor. So, the importance of stopping any chained attacks is pretty high. Explain that there's been an increase in cybersecurity breaches since COVID-19 hit North America in March of 2020. An increase of 400% or more has been reported, and that the types of risks that are there would be the business as well as their own reputation, their career, the client data they have, and financial. Number two, explain how to implement the password manager. Show them how they can generate a passphrase. There are websites where you can search this, give them ideas of types of long sentences that are somewhat complex and have extra characters that they could use. Talk about how you can help them export their passwords from Chrome that have been saved in their browsing history and import right into their password manager. So it's a seamless experience in bringing all of their passwords over. Handle any objections. Number three. This is usually where things get a little sticky when people realize they have to change. So, some questions you may receive from your team are: what if I forget the new master password that I create for my password manager? Well, no problem. You still have the opportunity to reset that like any other password. If they believe that they wouldn't be at risk, leverage have I been pwned and have them include their email addresses and phone numbers to see if they have been part of any data breaches before. Even on their cell phones, there's a place on iPhones and security that you can see if any accounts have been linked to breaches. And if they think they have a really strong one created and they want to work outside of a password manager, you can have them try and see how long it would take for that to be cracked. There are websites out there that do that as well. Number four, share with your team what needs to happen in order for them to use that password manager and do it with them. So download the mobile app on their phone so they can use that with biometric data to access their password manager when they start their day after turning off their laptop, and they can grab that for their complex password onto their work machine. Set up MFA with them so they have that second set of accountability and security, and help them, put the Chrome extension in place and use autofill. So they're actually experiencing what their day-to-day is like, and how the real change is simply the process of setting up the password manager and then logging into the password manager every day. Aside from that, all of their passwords are saved in one place, similarly to how they likely have been doing it before on their laptop and their machines. And then number five, reaffirm the benefits for that. Doesn't that feel awesome to be secure, do your part for your company, and at the same time know that all your passwords are in one place? I'd make the argument that it's actually more convenient to be using a password manager than it is to have your passwords in a variety of different homes. If you have any suggestions about things you've done with your team as you've adopted a password manager to ensure that everyone's getting the most out of it and you are securing your clients as well as your own information, would love to hear from you. Thanks so much.